What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel and the video. What I got going on today is a video of my favorite quadcopters from Gearbest.com. Gearbest.com is celebrating its 3rd anniversary this month. Happy 3rd anniversary to Gearbest. And to help celebrate, they have asked me to make a video of 5 of my favorite quadcopters that are available at Gearbest.com. It was a hard choice for me to pick out just 5, but here are the 5 of my favorite quadcopters from Gearbest.com. First up is the MJX Bugs 3 quadcopter with the brushless motor. Now this quadcopter is one of my favorites, and the reason why is because of the brushless motors and the distance that it can go. It is set to have 300 to 500 meter distance, but I was able to only test it up to about 200 meters. But what I love to do with this quadcopter is I have my VTX right on top with a piggybacked battery, and I love to go FPV flying with this thing. It is super fast and easy to fly. And what this quadcopter comes with is one of these camera mounts that you can put a Yi camera, a GoPro camera, or what I have here is the furibee 4K camera. And it comes with this mount, so all you got to do is provide your own camera, just slide it in, and you are good to go. You are recording aerial videos with brushless motor quadcopter, and this thing takes virtually jello-free videos as well, so it is really nice. I also like to use this quadcopter to test other cameras, and I did a video of the RunCam 2 camera, and I mounted it on the Bugs 3 just the same way, and it gave me virtually jello-free video as well. So this is an excellent quadcopter for aerial videos. And if you don't want to take videos, all you got to do is take those landing legs off via those couple screws, and you lose the landing legs, but you have these landing pods right underneath of the motor pods. So this is an excellent sports flyer as well because of those powerful brushless motors. Another thing that this quadcopter is really cool is that the MJX Bugs 3 comes with a remote control that beeps when you are out of range, and it also beeps on you when the battery starts to get low. So that is one of the main reasons why I love this quadcopter, and it is one of my favorite quadcopters. Here's a few clips of the MJX Bugs 3 in action. Yeah, a lot more pitch. Woo-hoo. Watch out for the trees. Wow. It is an excellent sport flyer, guys. Take off those landing legs and fly without the landing legs. That'll be really nice. Punch out one more time. Nice. Next up is the XKX 300. Now this quadcopter is awesome, man. This has the brushed motors. Some of you might not like that, but I had no problems with the power that this motor supplies to this tri-bladed props. One thing excellent about this quadcopter is that when you power this baby on, it gives you LED battery indicators. Each of those red dots indicate 25% battery life, and once it goes down but one at a time, indicating the amount of battery life you have left. So that is really helpful in determining how much power you have. And the flight time on it is around 15 minutes, guys, so it's really nice. And another thing that this thing has is barometric altitude hold, and on top of it, it has this optical flow sensor to help out in that altitude hold as well as horizontal hold somewhat. And on top of everything else, it has a 5.8 gigahertz FPV camera all in one with a built-in DVR on top of everything else. So you can do your FPV flying and hover in one spot to take nice, clear, stable videos. And you also get this nice X8 transmitter, and they also give you this nice 4.3 inch LCD monitor for your FPV purposes. And what is important on top of it is that this VTX transmitter has 8 channels to choose from, so you can match it up to any of the goggles that you might have and do your FPV flying with your goggles as well. Now here's a few clips of the XKX 300 in action. Looks like it's doing a very good job at holding its position. Now let's go ahead and give it a little push. Absolutely fantastic. Check it out. Awesome. All right, next up is the furibee F36, the tiny hoop clone. Now these guys are awesome. I got both of them, one in each color, and I've had them for a couple of months now. I've been flying around in the house 2-3 times a day per each quadcopter with my goggles, and I love these guys. These guys don't have any of the battery sag when you're trying to speed down your hallway or whatever you are doing. It has a perfect power to weight ratio, even with the VTX on it, and they give you a remote control that is slightly bigger than their counterpart competitor, so really easy to control your quadcopter around inside of the house. I have the furibee F03 on this one, I believe, and this one I have the FX798T VTX, and these guys work very well. Now all you gotta do is have a handful of these 150 milliamp size batteries, and I have two kinds over here. I have the standard plug that comes with the quadcopter, and I have the other type of Lossy connector batteries, the same size, 150 milliamps. And what you do here is just cut open the battery bay a little bit so it can accommodate both of the styles of connectors, and you can use any of your 150 milliamp size battery and just alternate and get your FPV fix inside the house when the weather gets nasty outside. And that is the reason why I love these guys. The furibee F36, one of my favorite indoor quadcopters. And of course, here's a little clip of me flying around inside the house. And next up is the Shuriken 250 and the Shuriken 180, the younger brother or the smaller brother. They are both almost identical in design. They have carbon fiber right on top and carbon fiber on the bottom as well. I believe it's glass fiber on the bottom. Sorry about that. But these guys are awesome. These guys come in this nice briefcase. It fits in there perfectly. And of course, you got to mount those props and put on your FPV antenna, and you are good to go. One thing I like about these quadcopters is that everything is hidden. Even in a slight minor crash, you are not breaking anything except for the antenna and maybe the props. Same thing with the younger brother 180. And the fact that the simplicity of your setup, both of these come with Betaflight already pre-installed. And to set up your Tyrannus, I have the FR Sky versions, and to bind to your Tyrannus, it was as simple as pie. You just click in the bind button and you bind to your Tyrannus and you are ready to go. The setup is in minutes, and you can choose your milliwatt power as well. And the channels are all built in, and all you got to do is supply the battery and supply the transmitter, and you are good to go. I carry these around with me all the time wherever I fly, and I take it out and fly at least once or twice on each of the quadcopters. They are just simply awesome quadcopters to have and to carry around. And that is one of the main reasons why I love these two quadcopters, because they come in this little briefcase and the quadcopter fits in there like a glove. And the fact that you can leave the props right on it and they fit in there. They even have little grooves on the 180, so your props fit in there perfectly. Just got to take off your antenna, and they have a little section where you can put your antenna as well. So that is why the Shuriken 180 and the 250, well, there's two quadcopters, but they are both almost identical. Pick whichever one you pick. I mean, they're going to give you the same amount of pleasure. They can run up to 4S batteries as well, so they got tons of power, tons of hang time. So that is one of the main reasons why I love this quadcopter as one of my favorites. And of course, here's a little clip of me flying the Shuriken 250. And finally, we have the QX95 from Gearbest, the 95mm FPV racing quadcopter. This one comes with the FR Sky 8-channel receiver. Now this thing has the SP Racing F3 Evo brushed flight controller, and it is preloaded with clean flight, and it flies like a bird, guys. This thing soars into the air like a bird. This has the 8520 motors and the 60mm props. And when you're flying this thing, you forget that you are flying a micro brushed quadcopter. Has 120-degree field of view, and you are soaring like a bird on this one, guys. And the fact that it can slow down to almost a stop, and you can control it so minutely, and that is one of the reasons why this is one of my favorite quadcopters to fly. And the fact that it takes the 600 milliamp size battery, the 1-cell battery. And who doesn't have a handful of these from your old SEMA X5 days? So get yourself a handful of batteries, and all you got to do is provide the transmitter and you are good to go. And that is one of the reasons why this is one of my favorite quadcopters. And here is some clip of the QX95 in action. So there you have it, guys, my 5 favorite quadcopters from Gearbest. Well, actually there's 6, there's 7, but not just 7, not just 5, there's more. This makerfire tiny hoop clone, I mean, this is from gearbest.com as well, and this is an excellent indoor outdoor flyer, as well as the G-Fun 85X. Now I didn't put this one in the group of the 5 because I already have the QX95 in the same category, but this thing rocks too, man. This thing can go fast, this thing can go slow, it can maneuver, do flips and rolls and power loops and stuff like that. So this is another really nice quadcopter, and it is one of my favorites as well as the walkera Rodeo 110, man. This thing comes out of the box, is ready to fly with its own transmitter, and this thing rocks as well. So, and this one, as well as the awesome youbi 130. I just did a review on this quadcopter here, so check that out if you did not already. Now this thing is just, simply put, awesome. Now youbi 130, 130 millimeters with the brushless motors. This thing flies like a big quadcopter and maneuvers like a small one, and it is just awesome. So as you can see, guys, I'm not limited to just 5, 6, or 7. There's a whole lot of quadcopters that I favorite from Gearbest.com, but they have asked me to choose 5 of them, and these are the 5 of the favorite ones from Gearbest.com. Once again, happy 3rd anniversary to Gearbest.com. Congratulations, and thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you liked it as much as I liked making it, and have a great day.